The River Yamuna. The Yamuna is the largest tributary river of the Ganges or Ganga in northern India. Originating from the Yamunotri glacier at a height of 6,387 meters on the southwestern slopes of Banderpooch peaks in the lower Himalayas, it travels a total length of 1,376 kilometers and has a drainage system of 3.7 lakh kilometers. Nearly 40.2% of the entire Ganga basin before merging with the Ganges at Triveni Sangam, Allahabad. It is the site for the Kumbh Mela every 12 years. It crosses several states, Uttarakhand, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, passing by Himachal Pradesh and later Delhi, and meets several of its tributaries on the way, including Tons, Chambal, which has its own large basin, followed by Sindh, the Betwa and Kain. Most importantly, it creates the highly fertile, alluvial Yamuna-Ganga Doab region between itself and the Ganges in the Indo-Gangetic plain. Nearly 57 million people depend on the Yamuna waters. With an annual flow of about 10,000 cubic meters, the river accounts for more than 70% of Delhi's water supplies. It is also used for irrigation in the region. Just like the Ganges, the Yamuna too is highly venerated in Hinduism and worshipped as the goddess Yamuna throughout its course. In Hindu mythology, she is the daughter of sun god Surya and sister of Yama, the god of death, hence also known as Yami, and according to popular legends, bathing in its sacred waters frees one from the torments of death. The water of Yamuna is of reasonable good quality through its length from Yamunotri in the Himalayas to Wazirabad in Delhi. It is about 375 kilometers, where the discharge of wastewater through 15 drains between Wazirabad barrage and the Okla barrage renders the river severely polluted after Wazirabad in Delhi. One official describes the river as a sewage drain with biochemical oxygen demand, that is BOD, values ranging from 14 to 28 milligram per liter and high coliform content. There are three main sources of pollution in the river, namely households and municipal disposal sites, soil erosion resulting from deforestation, along with resulting chemical wash-off from fertilizers, herbicides and pesticides, and runoff from commercial activity and industrial sites. The source of Yamuna lies in the Yamunotri glacier at a height of 6,387 meters, that is about 19,000 feet, on the southwestern slopes of Banderpooch peaks, which lie in the Mussoorie range of lower Himalayas in the Uttarkashi district, Uttarakhand. Yamunotri Temple, a shrine dedicated to the goddess Yamuna, is one of the holiest shrines in Hinduism and part of the Chota Chardham Yatra circuit. Also standing close to the temple on its 13-kilometer trek that follows the right bank of the river lies the Markandeya Tirtha, where the sage Markandeya wrote the Markandeya Purana. From here, it flows southwards for about 200 kilometers through the lower Himalayas, and Shivalik hill range and morainic deposit are found in its upper Yamuna valley. It is highlighted with geomorphic features such as interlocking spurs, steep rock benches. Large terraces formed over a long period of time can be seen in the lower course of the river, like ones near now gone. It is an important part of its early catchment area, totaling 2,320 km square. It lies in Himachal Pradesh, and an important tributary draining the upper catchment areas is the Tons, Yamuna's largest and longest tributary. It is from the Harkidun Valley and holds water more than the mainstream. It merges after Kalsi near Dehradun. The entire drainage system of the river stretches all the way between Giri Satluj catchment in Himachal and Yamuna Bilangana catchment in Garhwal. Indeed, the southern ridge of Shimla is also drained into the system. Other tributaries in the region are Giri, Rishi Ganga, Kunta, Hanuman Ganga and Bata tributaries which drain the upper catchment area of the vast Yamuna basin. Thereafter, the river descends onto the plains of the Doon Valley at Dak Pathar near Dehradun. Here, through a weir dam, the water is diverted into a canal for power generation. Little further down, where Yamuna is met by the Asan River, lies the Asan Barrage, which holds a bird sanctuary as well. After passing the Sikh pilgrimage town of Paonta Sahib, it reaches Tejawala in Yamuna Nagar district of Haryana, where a dam built in 1873 is the originating place of two important canals, that is, the Western Yamuna Canal and the Eastern Yamuna Canal, which irrigate the states of Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. The Western Yamuna Canal crosses Yamuna Nagar, Karnal and Panipat before reaching the Haidarpur treatment plant, which supplies part of municipal water supply to Delhi. Further, it also receives wastewater from Yamuna Nagar and Panipat cities. Yamuna is replenished again after this by seasonal streams and groundwater accrual. In fact, during the dry season, it remains dry in many stretches from Tajewala till Delhi, where it enters near Palla village. The Yamuna also creates natural state borders between the Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand states and further down between the states of Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. It creates the Ganga-Yamuna Doab region, the largest alluvial fertile plain in the world, spread across 69,000 square kilometers, one-third of the entire plain. Today, it is known for its agricultural outputs. Prominent among them is the cultivation of basmati rice. The plain itself supports one-third of India's population through its farming. Subsequently, it flows through the states of Delhi, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh before merging with the Ganges at a sacred spot known as Triveni Sangam in Allahabad. Here, pilgrims travel by boats to platforms erected midstream to offer prayers. During the Kumbh Mela held every 12 years, the ghats around the Sangam are venue of a large congregation of people who take dip in the sacred waters of the confluence. The cities of Bagpat, Delhi, Noida, Mathura, Agra, Firozabad, Etawah, Kalpi, Hamirpur, Allahabad lie on its bank. At Etawah, it meets its another important tributary, Chambal, followed by a host of tributaries further down, including Sindh, the Betwa and Ken. Tributaries. Tons River is Yamuna's largest and longest tributary. It rises in the 20,720 feet high Bandar Poonch mountain and has a large basin in Himachal Pradesh. It meets Yamuna below Kalsi near Dehradun in Uttarakhand. Hindon River, another tributary, originates in the Saharanpur district from Upper Shivalik to in Lower Himalayan range. It is entirely rain-fed and has a catchment area of 7,000 square kilometers. It traverses 400 kilometers through Muzaffarnagar district, Meerut district, Bagpat district, Ghaziabad, Noida, Greater Noida before joining Yamuna just outside Delhi. Ken River is the third tributary. It flows through Bundelkhand region of Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. It originates near village Ahir Gawan in Jabalpur district and travels a distance of 427 kilometers before merging with the Yamuna at Chilla village near Fatehpur in Uttar Pradesh and has an overall drainage basin of 28,058 square kilometers. Chambal River flows through Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh with a drainage basin of 1,43,219 square kilometers and traverses a total distance of 960 kilometers, and it supports hydropower generation at Gandhi Sagar Dam, Rana Pratap Sagar Dam and Jawahar Sagar Dam before merging into the Yamuna southeast of Sohangaon in Etawah district. Shortly thereafter, followed by another tributary, the Sindh River. Irrigation. The importance of Yamuna in the Indo-Gangetic plains is enhanced by its many canals, some dating back to as early as 14th century by Tughlaq dynasty. As Yamuna enters the northern plains near Dakpatar at a height of 790 meters, two canals, namely the eastern and western Yamuna canals, commence from the Asan barrage. The canals irrigate vast tracts of land in the region. Once it passes Delhi, it feeds the Agra Canal, built in 1874. It starts from Okla barrage beyond the Nizamuddin Bridge and the highland between the Kari Nadi and Yamuna, and before joining the Banganga River about 20 miles below Agra. Thus, during summer season, the stretch above Agra resembles a minor stream. A heavy freight canal known as the Satluj-Yamuna link is being built westwards from near its headquarters through Punjab region. This will connect the entire Ganges, which flows to the east coast of the subcontinent, with points west via Pakistan. On this project, Pakistan has raised some disputes. When completed, the Satluj-Yamuna link canal will allow shipping from India's east coast to the west coast and the Arabian Sea, drastically shortening shipping distances and creating important commercial links for northern central India's large population. The canal starts near Palla village near Delhi. The state of Haryana has completed its portion. Punjab is against its construction, and the state legislature passed the Punjab Termination of Agreement Act 2004, which declared earlier agreements null and void. Geography and wildlife. The catchment area of Yamuna River, especially till it touches the plains, is replete with alpine, semi-alpine, temperate and subtropical vegetation, and vast areas are under forest cover and support extensive animal life. Yamuna is the frontier of the ancient elephant. West of the Yamuna, there are no elephants to be found over 900 kilometers of the western Himalayas and their foothills. The forests of the lower Yamuna offer ideal corridors for elephant movement. The principal forests to be found here are of sal, acacia, rosewood trees, and the chir pine forests of the Shivalik hills.